Yo, 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 what's going on, everyone? Welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's good. Welcome back to another stream. Let's get straight into it. Let me share my chart now. Let's see who's here, guys. Welcome. Hope everyone's doing good. Yeah, let's see who's in the chat. Let me share my screen now. 1 second, guys. Yo, 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 welcome. We're back. Let me move this a little bit. Ah. Sorting the camera out a bit, guys. There we go. Sweet. Yeah, I hope everyone's good, guys. Let's see who's here. Welcome. Who is this guy? Yo, Angie, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. But yeah, hope everyone's good. Like I say, what? Right, you're going on timeout, bro. You're going on timeout. What? I can't even remember this guy. Angie, welcome. Yeah, let's see who's here, guys. This Xeon guy literally just goes into everybody's. I literally saw him on TikTok like 5 minutes ago getting blocked from somebody else. He has no idea what he's doing. Yeah, we all making money with Joe. I don't know what he's on about. I literally said I'm waiting for the 15 to close, and then we're looking for the push higher. 35, 40 ticks, not bad. Anyway. Shelly, welcome. Aaron, welcome. Nancy, DK, how's it going? Yeah, guys, get a comment in if you're joining. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, people are always gonna hate. Like he doesn't see the 15,000 in withdrawals I've had in the last 2 months. Doesn't see that. Yo, Tracy, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, I'll break gold down in a second, guys. I'll break gold down in a second. Let a few more get in. Let a few more get in, and then we'll close it. We'll start breaking down. Right. Yeah, it's all good. No problem. You get people like that all the time. They haven't really got an idea of what we're actually doing here, what we're trying to achieve, but all good. But anyway, yeah, that's the thing. That's another thing. That's the thing as well with being trading live and stuff. The bigger well, I won't say I'm huge, but the more people you get and the more followers you get a lot of jealous people. Even if they see the results that we're getting in the community and they see that the withdrawals that I'm getting consistently every month, whether that's 3 to 4 payouts, in the last, I've had like 12 payouts in the last 3 months. They see that and they get jealous and they don't like it, and that's just what comes with it. I'm open to it. It doesn't bother me. End of the day, you just got to put up with it. If you've got people taking time out of their day to comment on your stuff, you must be doing something right. But in terms of long, I didn't even enter any positions on TikTok. I didn't even enter anything. I haven't got. I seriously don't. I think he's maybe on about somebody else, but whatever. Like if anybody here on the TikTok, you can see that I didn't even enter any positions. I said that we could push higher after this 30-minute closure, which we still could. If we get straight into this breakdown now, we've swept these laws here. We've swept these laws to the downside, closed nice and bullish. I still think this volume can push higher, but like I already mentioned, we need to break back above this level. Okay, we need to break back above this level here. All right. So that's what I'm looking for on gold for buys, back above this level. Sells. Until if we create some more structure, I'll be open to more sells. But I'm really just gonna be watching this level here. I'm really just gonna be watching this level right here. All right. But yeah, and that's something that you got to put up with at the end of the day, guys. You know, the bigger you get and the more people that you reach out to, the more jealous people you're gonna have to put up with, and it's just a part of it. End of the day, you're always gonna get fake accounts making fake accounts. So yeah, like I've got people on TikTok faking me now. 2 or 3 of them at the moment. Like, it doesn't bother me. I'm gonna still keep doing what I'm doing. But anyway, yeah, buys back above this level at 33.92, okay? If we get back above 33.92, I'm going to be looking for these highs finally to come and get taken. You know, we've had a couple of drives into this level now. So I think if we can get back above there with closes, then we've got some decent longs into there. Or I've got some decent longs into there, should I say. For sells right now, until more structure's formed, it'll be this level here, okay? I'll be looking to long into here. Short below this level. Let's say in the next, guys, you know, 20 to 30 minutes, price does something like this. Well, I can start looking for sells below here. Okay? Because that would be my new range to start looking for sells below. And then we'd have a tighter range. But for now, this price action hasn't formed, so I've got this range. All right? So yeah, that's something I'm watching. Yeah, you're right there, Nancy. He's probably one of those fake accounts, mate. Yeah, that's what I was just on about then. Like I say, you know, I wouldn't even say I'm a huge... I'd say I have grown over the last year, and I can see that, you know, I'm getting a lot more fake accounts and a lot more bots, you know, tuning into my stuff, you know, messages, fake messages, this and that, but gotta put up with it. It's a part of the game. Fake people hating, people don't even tune in. They'll just come on and just instantly put a comment in there. It's like, just sit and have a look what we're actually doing here. You know, I'm not trying to sell brokers. I'm not doing signals. I'm not doing what most of the people do. I'm giving good education. Do you think it'll... Jack, I think it could do if it progresses. Of course it has progressed. But if we look at gold since it's literally been sideways. Not much has happened. You know, we had a little push down. You know, we had a nice rally. If you look on the daily, yesterday, nice rally to the upside. That could have had something to do with it. Has that progressed? But then since that, we've just ranged. If it progresses more, then yeah. I'd say so. Guys, I forgot to put the... Let me just put the link in the free Telegram. I forgot to do it. If you got any questions, guys, please drop a question in the comments, and I'll get back to you. Let me know if you want me to have a look at any other charts as well. We'll have a look at NQ in a minute too. All right. Yeah, we'll have a look at NQ, and let's see who's here, guys. If you've just joined, if you're just tuning in now, if you're just tuning into the live now, guys, drop a comment. Let's see who's here. It's good to see everybody tuning in. You know, if you can take a little bit of knowledge each day from these lives, then you're doing yourself a favor. You know, tuning in for an hour and a half, taking a little bit of something from them, it's great. You know, whether that's patience, execution, management, you know, something. But I'm going to go, I'll break down the trade that I took this morning as well at like 6 AM. I woke up early, I don't know why. Woke up at like 5:45 this morning. I took a nice little swing trade. I'll go through that in a second too. But like always, drop a comment, subscribe, and yeah, tuning in. Let's see if we can catch something today. Jamie's range is looking good. Nice one, man. Hourly. Look at the hourly, guys. If this was on the 30-minute, if this range that we're seeing here on the hourly was on the 30 and 15, it'd be very clean. But hourly, it's going to take a long time to break out. I think closes above are nice. You know, if we get some closes above, I'm going to be looking for longs into here. And then overall into these highs, okay? Like so. Alright. Bam. Tell you what, I've been waiting for my top step payout for a couple of days now. I'm not sure why. It's normally like in one day. It's been like 3 days. I don't know if that's for everybody. Or if it's just for me. Because I've had like 4 payouts in a month or something. Let's have a look at NQ. Let's have a look at NQ, alright? NQ, same range as this morning. Absolutely nothing. You could squeeze this up a little bit higher, like we mentioned in the Zoom call today. Anybody in the members, anyone in the Discord community? Yeah, we mentioned NQ being at this sort of this choppy range, and the reason you're actually seeing this sideways PA is a number of reasons. You've got high impact news today, which is later, but it does tend to create a range on gold and NAS pre-news. That could be a factor, but really NAS has been very volatile. And it has to range at some point. We've had this decent push. Look, huge instant push to the upside. We've had that pullback and now we're ranging. It's just waiting. It just doesn't know what it wants to do yet. So, are we going to try and get chopped about in this? No, we're going to wait for this to close out. And right now, I'm not trading this range on NAS. Okay? But I will be doing if we do break out. Same with gold. I like buys back above this level. We get back above here on a closure, I'll be looking to take them longs. Alright? Like so. But yeah, good to see everyone here tuning in, and like always, drop a question if you've got any. Bam. But yeah, simple on gold, simple analysis here, guys, alright? Gotta stay patient. If you've not already, guys, smash a like as well. If you've not already, let's smash 20 likes again. Yo, Tommy, how's it going, bro? How are you? Good to see you tuning in again, mate. Have you just jumped on now? If we have a short breakout but no clear liquidity taken, do you think risk trading for a reversal is reasonable? Do you mean if? Let's have a look at. Oh, that's actually a nice liquidity grab on NQ. Do you mean if you close above? Do you mean if you close above, don't take liquidity, start looking for shorts up here on the closure, like so? Is that what you mean, mate? Do you mean like if you get the closure above, once you get the closure above, start looking for sells down because you ain't taken recent liquidity? Is that what you mean? Yeah, nice one for the lights, guys. I appreciate it. I personally don't do that, by the way. If we close above a range, I'm only looking for buys. I'd only look for sells if it reclosed back below. That would be a half risk sell. So if you think about it this way, you know, you found your range like this, okay? Price closes above, you're looking for buys. Let's say you don't see a buy opportunity when you close above, and it closes back below. If it closes back below, then that's when I'm looking for half risk sells back within the range, okay? So you're staying open to both sides as much as possible, and that's what I'm doing, basically. See, I like NQ sells. I'd have to get below this sort of range, though. Let me just, cheers for the follows as well, guys, subscribers. Appreciate it. Ah. And Goldie, like I say, we're waiting for closes above for them buys, alright? That's what I'm looking for. Like I say, we have got news later on, but it's nothing that's going to affect our session, so... Yeah, welcome everyone, welcome. Let me get onto these questions really quickly. Let me have a look at these questions. If we see a breakout above the range, but there's still a lot of liquidity left untapped inside the range, it could indicate a potential fake breakout. Yeah, but you need to confirm it's a fake out, DK. Let me explain. Bro. Okay, so let's say that we've got this range, okay? And let's say we get a nice green candle, nice bullish candle closure. Let's make this green. Let's say we get a nice green bullish candle, okay? Like so. Nice strong closure above. And yeah, you might have liquidity back within the range, but this is a confirmation here for price to continue. It's closed above the range. It's a confirmation for price to continue. So I don't start looking for sells when we've closed above. When we've closed above, I'm only looking for buys. If I then wanted to say, okay, I'm going to start looking for sells, it would be if we did fake out the level and the next candle closed below, like so. Okay, so if the next candle closed below like this, let's just say the next candle opens, instantly closed back below within the range, then yeah, if you've got liquidity and targets down here to take, I would be looking then only when it closes below, because that's the confirmed move for it to push down into them lows. Okay, so that's when I'd start looking for them sells, only when it closes. So I'm only trading in the direction I get my candle closes, whether that's bullish back within for sells or below for sells. So yeah, like I said, I'm not doing anything. If it closes above this level, I'm only looking for buys. If it gets back within after closing above, then yeah, I can look for them half risk sells. Below here, full risk sells. Hey bro, what's up? How's it going? Raider, welcome. I'll call you Raider. What's your name, bro? So I can put a name on it. Yeah, I go live at 12:30 UK time, so it's like pre-New York, because this time is good for anybody in the UK. You know, a lot of people have like 12:30 till 1:30, 2 o'clock is a good time for most people. And I trade the actual rest of the US session in the Discord with the community. So I go live from about 1:45, 1 o'clock, 12:30-ish, around that 30-minute time frame, for about an hour and a half. And then for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, I'm trading with the community. Prince, yeah, Prince, welcome, man. Welcome, bro. It's good to have you here, mate. Guys, anybody who's liking the video, liking the live as well, I do appreciate it. It really does help. I feel like there is no point in doing challenges. Exactly, DK. I'm the same. I really do think the same, mate. The instant funded nowadays are a game changer. If you've got a good prop firm that has instant funded, it's a game changer. Because like for a 50k instant funding, it's literally like $50 cheaper than taking a challenge, passing it, and getting it activated, and you don't need to spend like a month passing it. You're definitely right there, mate. I think instant funders are the way to go. Yeah, you need to get a 5% profit now to get a payout, but 5% profit is like still 1% less than the challenge. So you need to make 2.5k on a 30k account to get a profit, when you would have not even passed the challenge at that point. So like, you're getting paid out to pass the challenge basically on the instant funding, and you're paying the exact same price almost. Guys, if anybody does want instant funded accounts, use that link I've just put in the chat. Use code JTC. You'll get 20% off. You'll get 50% off, sorry, all challenges. Okay? So that'll take you, that link is a top one instant funding. It'll take you to top one. You know, use code JTC, you get 20% off any challenge. Jamie, 50k top step, $40 for a challenge, and 150 for activation on top of that. And top one is 200 for instant. Yeah, Jamie, 100%. Definitely. Sorry, mate, I was on the phone. Anything? No, Tommy, nothing yet, mate. We're waiting for closes. This is my range on gold. I've just updated it in the Discord. But this is the range on gold, and this is the range on NQ. I'm waiting for closes now. Do you think it's better to go for a 50k instant sims because 5%? To be honest with you, you need 5% on whatever account you do. So it doesn't really matter. The risk will increase or decrease with the account size. So it doesn't really matter. Oh, Angie, nice. Save yourself time. Yeah, Jamie, definitely. I love them. I think they're great. I think they are good. I think literally end of year, I think every firm's gonna have them. They're literally a game changer. Especially if you've got a profitable system. You know, it's not a game changer if you're just blowing them. Getting one every month and blowing it. No, if you can, you need to think of it like a business, right? If you buy 10 and you can get paid out on 6, you're going to be doing good for the year. You know, if you can do that every like 2 to 3 months, you're going to be doing good. It's literally the ROI of how many you can pass. And with a profitable strategy, it's very easy to get a payout. Well, not very easy, but you can get a payout with them. How do I identify a range? So the way I identify ranges is just support and resistance on recent price action in the market. So I look at recent price action like this here on the 30 and 15. And I just look at where I need to be buying, where I need to get above before I start buying, and where I need to get below before I start selling. And if I look at this price action here, well, I can see we've got resistance here. I can see we've got resistance here. I can see we've got resistance here. So in this sort of area, we've got a lot of resistance. So I'm not going to be looking at buying gold until we get back above this resistance because it's risky. We could reverse and continue down. So all I do is put a level there, like so. Okay, one sec. Like so. Okay. Let me go back onto gold, like so. Okay. See, resistance, resistance, resistance. That's my level for sells. For buys above. It's the same for sells. Look, just look at where price is reacting from. You can see many times support, 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 support. And I'm not looking to sell until we get below that. You know, you could have this a little bit higher, which I probably am going to do soon. Have this a little bit higher, like so. But yeah, you get the overall idea of what I'm looking for. Is there any others? Yeah, there is. There's quite a few who do them, but not as cheap as top one. Top one are like 50% cheaper compared to like the others. Maybe even more, like 60% cheaper. And the rules. Top one rules are great. Da, 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 da. Guys, let me get my charger really quickly. Bear with me. Yo. I just need to get my charger for my camera. Right, we're good. We're good. What's NQ? Oh, NQ could be breaking out here. Finally. NQ could be breaking out for a pullback. I'd suggest that it's going to come and take these lows here. There's not really an entry yet for the next 8 minutes, but yeah, NQ could continue pushing. I feel, you know, you could get a decent pullback down into some of these levels down here. Come on, Goldie, breakout, will you, lad? Never trade an NQ. Yeah, with NQ, you just need to be extra patient with clauses. You know, a lot of the time, NQ will break out. A lot of people just start selling it, not letting it close, and then it just reflips bullish. You need to make sure with NQ that you haven't taken liquidity and you close nice and strong. Like, look, you've taken liquidity, it reverses. Now, it's going to come and take these lows, then it could reverse. All right? So with gold now, I want to get back above here for buys. But yeah, you only need gold. You only need gold. You don't need anything else, really. Yeah, come on. 30 and 15 to get above this level now. I'm going to be looking to take out these highs. And then I'll be done for the day. Close the session off nice and strong. Probably take partials up here. This sort of area. That's probably my partial area. That structure to the left. If we get back above, that is. Like I say, first steps, getting back above. Cheers for the lights, guys. Can we smash 20? We know we're on 13. Legends. Oh, yeah, 30 minute closure. Yeah, 30 and 15 closure above here I'm sweet for buys. Definitely. That could be the trade of the day that we need. This is what we're waiting for. Nice strong closes above here. Yeah, guys, get any questions in whilst we're waiting for gold to set up. Do you ever exceed $10 per tick? Yeah, I sometimes use $20. I sometimes use $2. You know, on my personal account, like a year ago, I was using like 2.5 lots sometimes. Quite big size, but I only use prop firm now because I've got linked accounts as well. Sometimes my sides goes up to like 4 to 5 contracts, so that's like $40 per tick, depending on how many I've got linked at the time. Here we go. 15, nice 15 strong closure here. Obviously, I've got decent first targets at these highs. And then I'll be looking to target sort of this structure here to the left. Okay. We have got news, but it shouldn't really bother. Like I said, we'll see what the price action's gonna form like, but and if the 15 doesn't get above, all good. I'll just take the 30. If the 15 doesn't get above, I'll take the 30. That's just fine. But you need to get back. I need to get back above this structure here at least. Okay, and we might get above here. All right. Sit tight. Sit tight. I've already taken 2 wins this month as well, so I don't know what's gonna happen here, guys. NQ. Yeah, NQ. Oh yeah, NQ smash TP. You had a decent 5-minute entry. If you trade the 5-minute, you had a decent, like, within the range 5-minute entry there. I don't trade the 5-minute though. I use 15-30 clauses. And that sort of level that I mentioned is going to come and get taken soon. I'm looking at this 15 and 30 on gold, personally. Right, let's see how we close out. We've got 2.5 minutes here. If we get a nice strong closure, I'm going to be looking for longs on the next 15. I'm just getting my top step X up too on my other screen. Bear with me. Right, like I say, I don't want to reject this level. If this 15 doesn't close above, I'll simply just wait for the 30. Because the 30 is set up too. You know, we've rejected this level, taking laws. If the 15 doesn't get above, the 30 is still valid. And if not the 30, the hourly. So there's a lot of potential here. It's just about waiting for your clause. Just like we're seeing with NQ. NQ's closing to the downside. Gold could potentially close to the upside. But I don't want to buy on this level. Because it could reverse and push down. I'm going to be using micros as well. And maybe add to the position. On the 30. Da-da-da. But like I say, we need this green candle to get back above and close above this level here. Alright. Put this so it's the same. The stronger it closes, the better. Because all we're doing is using this level as support now to push higher. How many ticks above your range do you like to see before entering the trade? There's no real right or wrong to that. I just like to see a nice strong closure. There's no tick volume's always changing, guys. But I am going to be looking for longs if this can reflip. I think if this can reflip. Right, yeah, I'm gonna put a buy stop on the break of this high. I'm just gonna try a little half for a sell. Buy, sorry. Yeah, I think if this reflips bullish, then I think longs could be nice here. We have closed above, not super strong. I'm going to go half risk, and my stop order is going to go on the break of the last candle high, just so I know we're clear. And I'm only going to be risking, like, very small here. You know, look at that. It's already pushed down, like, 27 ticks. So I'm going to put a buy stop in, because it has kind of closed above. Not super strong, but strong enough. You know, over this overall level. So if it does reflip bullish, that's where my buy stop is on the actual last candle high. Just because I need to give it a couple of ticks anyway. But yeah, buy stops are in. This is not an execution, by the way. And let's see if it flips. Let's see if it flips. If I don't get an entry here and the 30 closes bullish, then I can still take longs. I just need to see, like I say, if it starts pushing down like 30, 40 ticks, I'm not going to be entering. You know, if it starts breaking its own low, now I'll cancel. But I have got a buy stop in. Waiting for the 30, Jamie. Good, yeah. Nice, nice. 30 could be a decent one too. Thing is, if this flips bullish, tags me in, and doesn't close strong, I can just cut around break even. If this just continues to push down, like, if this continues to push down, I'm just going to cancel and wait for the 30. Yeah, if it pushes down further, I'm probably going to cancel. I don't really want to be in this if it pushes down anymore. Did it take the 5-minute low? Big old push down that. If it's more than 40 ticks, I'm done. Nah, 38. Because I'm only using very small risk, I can keep it in. You know, volume's quite high on gold. So it doesn't really bother me. But if it doesn't flip in, like, you know, like 3 or 4 minutes, I'm just going to cancel. Have a look. Yeah, and then how many ticks have I got into that? Like I said, my buy stop's on the last candle high. Just because I need to add a couple of ticks on for spreads and slippage and stuff. Like I said, I always add a couple of ticks on to where my original actual stop is. Just to... for spreads and stuff. But like I say, if this starts breaking lower in a minute, I'm just going to cancel it and wait for the 30, guys. Maybe get an entry on the 30. In 10 minutes. Gold's done that a couple of times today. Here. It did it here, look. I tried going long on this closure. Then it just instantly pushed down. I didn't get long. It didn't activate me in just like it is doing here. But sometimes you just got to put up with that. And you need to understand that the strategy is allowing me... the strategy is allowing me to not get taken into a fake out, because this is just a fake out, look. We're pushing and breaking above. I'm looking for longs. It doesn't take me in. I'm cancelling this order, by the way, guys. I've just cancelled the order. I don't get taken in because of the buy stop, which is great, and it just pushes down, and I'm not taking in this. And all I'll do is alter my range. Duncan, I thought you only traded gold. Yeah, mate, this is gold. XAU USD, this is gold. I trade NQ as well. I trade NQ sometimes too. Not often, though. Gold, mainly. But look at that, yeah. Broke out, took them highs, straight push down. NQ broke clean, yeah. See, NQ's valid as well, but it hasn't taken much liquidity. I'd have to wait for this 30 to close. The 30 close is bearish, then yeah. And it's the same for gold as well. If gold ends up pushing on this 30, you know, if this 15 ends up flipping and pushing, I'll just hit the 30 long. That's all good. But I don't want to be taking longs within this chop now. Is NQ gonna flip down? Potentially. That's a nice that's a nice break below on NQ. Just no real continuation push. Can't get that one on my list. Use this chart here, US 100 capital com. So you just put US 100 in, and this top one, capital com, or capital. It is capital.com, but capital com, yeah. But yeah, good stuff, guys. We broke out. That's the thing as well, DK. That is the difference between how we trade breakouts, or I trade breakouts, and a lot of other people trade them. And that's why we don't get trapped in and take so many silly losses. Because a lot of traders are seeing this bullish candle here, you know, seeing it break to the upside, they're instantly going long, like so. Okay, instantly just buying, stops below, looking for this big play up. That's not what we do. We wait for a bottom wick and a flip. So, and look what happens. Instantly pushes down. We're preventing 60 ticks of drawdown, while some people are just getting executed and getting trapped. That push trap a lot of... Yeah, 100%. SMC, definitely. It's good, though. It's good because... Guys, do we want to... You shouldn't be... Guys, seriously, you shouldn't be... And a lot of people feel this. You shouldn't be disheartened, or you shouldn't be annoyed that it hasn't pushed and you haven't got an entry. You shouldn't be annoyed at that. You should be happy that you've got a strategy that allows you to not get chopped about in that. Do you really want it? Like, do you really want gold to be entering you into positions in this chop? No. You should be happy that you've got something where you can say, okay, no flip, no entry, on to the next one. Because, yeah, did this look clean for longs? Yeah, it did. Don't get me wrong, I wanted longs too. Am I bothered that it hasn't flipped bullish and took me in? No. Because I've literally just prevented 60 ticks of drawdown. Which I think a lot of people are in right now. Sorry, guys. Minor stop loss, couple of quid. Yeah, Tommy, good stuff, mate. Did you try taking the long here, bro? Did you try taking this long? Always, Tommy, look at the go and have a look at the impulse entry course video, and it will really help you with the execution of what we look for. All right. Because have we had a closure above? Have we got everything that we need for an entry? Yeah, there is. Everything that I need for an entry is here on this closure. This green candle closure. Not the strongest closure, but valid. Was it valid? No, because the entry didn't flip. And if the entry doesn't flip, I don't get executed into the trade and it's not overall valid. Yo, Cerberus, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Guys, I'll get the Telegram link for you. 1 second. Anybody who wants the Telegram link, I'll post it now. 1 second, give me 30 seconds. Right, guys, that's the Telegram link for you. Joe, why do you use the previous candle for a buy stop and not the current one? Austin, I never really do. I never really do. But look at this. Look at the closure and look at how close it was. Look at how close it was. I always add 1 to 2 ticks on my entry. So it was just that, you know, when you add 1 to 2 ticks on the top of this candle, it was on the previous candle high. You know, 2 ticks, I always add on to the top of my buy stop or the bottom of my sell stop. And it was just... It's just like, just how it was at the time. Most of the time it's not like that, but it just is for this one. 48 watching, that's great to see, Joe. Aaron, I appreciate it. Seriously, guys, I do. Everyone who's tuning in to the lives, it's massively appreciated. If you can get something out of it too, great. Tommy, so if it flipped, you would have... Yeah, exactly, Tommy. If this 15-minute candle here, this red candle... If it flipped back bullish, I would be in a buy then. But it didn't. And that's why we're preventing this drawdown. We're preventing this loss because it didn't flip. If you can see. It just instantly pushed down. Ooh, NQ. Got it. Nice one, Austin. Yeah, it's 70 ticks. Like, I remember... You know, before Christmas, 70 tick days. Like, let's just go back. Like, what are these here? 200 ticks. No, that's 70 tick 4-hour candles, sorry. Now we're getting like 70 tick 5-minute candles. Like, we used to get 150 tick days. Yeah, Goldie gets back below some levels now. I'll be interested in shorts. I just need some strong closes. I'm not going to be looking to short gold at this level. I need to get below this level. Like, waiting game on gold. Yeah, it has been today. It has been. Guys, you know, don't let the market, you know, it's going to test you. You know, you're going to have weeks and months where the market will test you. You know, last month on gold was insane. Clean ranges, clean breakouts. You know, the last week or so, you know, you've had to just sit on your hands. There's been a lot of chop, a lot of news. And you just got to let them pass, all right? Just let it pass. The market conditions will come good again. Just let it pass. I understand that me waiting for a couple of days to let ranges play out is nothing, because the next 2-3 weeks could be insane. You know, I've had 2 trades this week, so 3 trades this week so far. All of them have been wins. But could the next 2 be losses? Possibly. I'm just trading what I'm seeing at the time. And like Jamie said, I'm just waiting for my ranges to close. Right now we're still in it. Look, still within this range. Choppy PA. But yeah, good to see everyone here, man. Great to see. 36 in now, nice. Bam 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 bam. How's everyone else's week been so far? Drop a comment in the chat. Let me know how's everyone's week been. Tell you what, you got a nice little entry on gold if that reflips bearish. Could we try some 30-minute half risk entries here? You know, I've got 30 ticks there. Got some nice wicks to take out. I might take a little, guys, I might take a little half risk sell here on gold. I'm only going to be using at a very, very small risk if it does reflip bearish. Let me just have a look at hourly. Taking highs. Yeah, let's see if we start rejecting. Definitely avoiding losses when you miss bad days on gold. Yeah. Definitely, mate. Like, it shouldn't take... Nice, Tommy. Terrible week so far. Gold has been very tough. Yeah, it has been. But I just trade what I'm seeing. Like I said, just trade what I'm seeing. I don't let the conditions really affect me. But, guys, it shouldn't take you 15 trades to understand if you're in a chop or not. Like, this closure here... I was looking for longs. I didn't execute it because it flipped back down, but this told me enough that gold's going to be choppy, and it has been. You know, it shouldn't take you like 15 trades to understand that you're in a chop. 1 to 2 trades. If you're in a chop, be done. All right. What lot size do you use, Joe? Probably like 1 to 2. Yeah, 1 to 2 on my FX account. Just say 1.5 lots. 1.5. So over a solid week. Nice, mate. Good stuff. Good to see. Yeah, if the hourly closes back above, I'll take longs. 30 minute. But yeah, we're in this range for now. What sort of system are you trading, Aaron? What system are you trading? Tommy got 30 ticks there. Nice. What did you take, Tommy? The sell? Did you take this sell down? Or this push up? Yeah, I'm not doing anything within this range. I'm staying patient. Letting the market come to me. My week yesterday took 2 trades. Today I took 1 trade, all wins. I got the push up, nice. What lot size are you using, Tommy? What size are you using? Price action, support and resistance. My biggest failure, which I am trying to fix, is overtrading. Yeah, man. That's a big problem for a lot of people. Just understand ranges. When you understand ranges, it really does help with overtrading. You know, understanding that I'm not doing anything here, and understanding that, you know, after I've caught my 2 trades, I'm just going to close the laptop and be done. You know, lock out, go and do something else. Journal, study, something different. I've only got a small account, so I use 0.4. Nice. Yeah, good risk management. Like I say, good stuff, Tommy. Oh, do you only trade personal, Aaron? Do you only trade personal? Yo, Naz, how's it going, mate? Welcome, welcome. How's your day been, Naz? Yeah, locking out helps. Locking out definitely does help. What's this saying? I think Naz is gonna just continue to push to the downside. But we'll see. Yeah, liquidity's taken. You know, you have got a valid entry there, to be fair, on Naz. You've actually got a valid entry. I don't know if it is gonna flip down. But with how we're closing here, you have got a valid entry. The problem is just where do you take profits? Probably at this level. You'd have to get like a quick in and out. I have a 50k combine, 2 past XFAs, but blown them. Yeah. Yeah, that like I say, bro, the thing is, what I always say to people who are trading top step, you've got a 2k buffer. You know, even if you've got a personal account, you know, on a personal account, just, you know, 20 to 30 tick stop losses, 1 to 2 trades a day. You know, you've got like 10 to 15 trades there on that buffer. Just 1 break even, man. How about you? 1 win. Guys, let me break down the win. Let me break down the win. I'm not in anything just yet, by the way. The win that I took this morning was more of a longer term play. It wasn't like a day trade that I took on my top step accounts. I took it on my FX account on my MT4. But basically it was the rejection of this level here after taking lows. Okay. We took these laws here. This green candle took this red candle law, and I just executed a long, you know, more of a, like I say, with my FX account, I use it for more of like a swing trading thing, swing trading approach, and yeah, that was the trade. Bang. That's basically where I took profits, and then let the rest run. But yeah, decent little entry there. Like I say, my stop was just below here, you know, 2 to 1, not bad. But yeah, I took that this morning. Took a decent little bit of profit on there. And then other than that, absolutely nothing. Because since about 11 o'clock, we've done nothing but chop sideways. Gold doing nothing. I think it's because of the news later. Might just come back tomorrow. Good patience now. It's good discipline. Weather's starting to pick up in the UK. Feel rubbish having a bad trade. Yeah, Jamie, good stuff, man. That trade you took today, Jamie, very nice, very clean. You took a trade down here. I saw it in the private chat around here after that liquidity taken. Nice. Good stuff, man. You had to hold that a little bit, but yeah, good stuff. Am I looking for Nas sells? Yeah. I was doing, but not now. I was going to be looking for sells, but not now. I'm just going to wait for Nas to do its thing. I don't really trade Nas too often. I stick to gold. I like how gold's ranging. If gold breaks out, then I'll be looking for buys and sells on gold out of this range. Nice little 100 ticks that, Joe. Yeah, not bad. I was happy. It was literally a 100 tick TP. Bang on 100 ticks on FX as well. Oh, yeah, the 1 hour short. Ah, good stuff. Nice. Beautiful. Bearish closure, rejecting that level. Push down. Nice. Great work. Great work. Cheers for the likes as well, guys. Smashed it. Can we smash 20? How many do we need? We need 2 more. If you haven't liked already, drop a like, guys. And if you got any questions, feel free to drop me a question in the comments. Like I say, we're waiting for gold to break out here. We're staying patient. You know, we're staying patient, look. We're not, you know, we understand that our strategy, we can't trade in ranges. What's this? This is just a chop. This is doing absolutely nothing for the past 3 hours. You know, the strategy says that wait for breakouts, wait for closes above and below the range. Have we got that yet? No, we haven't, so we need to wait. Same on NAS. Since the breakout, it's, if you look on the 5, it's just not done much. Even though I did want them NAS sells, but... Guys, look at that. 24. Tommy with the 20th. Nice. Smashed it. Like that. Crazy. Nice one. I think it will take like 3 months to reach 5k on a 100k instant account. No, DK, you know, you need to understand that with an instant account, the drawdown stays the same for every account. So if you're, you know, if you're trading one contract on, you know, 3k drawdown, if you've got 3k drawdown and you're trading one contract, if you've got 100k, you've got double, so you just trade double the size. So it takes the exact same. There's no differences in how long it takes. You just, you know, you trade the size to the account size. That's how I look at it anyway. Yeah, Naz had a nice breakout on the 5. That 5-minute breakout on Naz were clean. Huge push. Look at that. That's just beautiful, isn't it? You know, ranged all day, swept the highs, rejected the level, broke out, continued down. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. Then on gold, it's done nothing for like 3 hours. But you need to understand, in trading, patience always pays. All right? Patience always pays. We're in the game of waiting. Okay? What we do. We're paid to wait. You might not like it in the beginning, but I know that I need to turn up and be patient and wait for my setup. If I can do that, I'm going to see the results and I'm going to see the consistency, and the money will come naturally as a byproduct to doing the right things. You know, stay patient, 1 to 2 pairs, 1 to 2 trades per day, following the plan consistently, the money will just come naturally. And that's how I always thought about it, and that's literally what it does. You know, focus on good results. Focus on good results. Focus on trading the plan correctly. And I know the money will just come naturally to them good results. Am I traveling anytime soon? Yes. Hopefully, I might just go for a little like week somewhere, maybe in Europe, Italy, maybe, Spain, maybe like Marbella. Yeah, Jamie, that's it as well. There's no with the instant funding, like there's no time limit on your account. Literally no time limit. Just take your time. Stay patient with it. You know, think to yourself, I'm not going to pay myself every week because trading's not a weekly result. It's a monthly, every 2 month result. So I'm going to pay myself every 2 months. So on a 100k account, $20 per tick. Yeah, you can do. That's fine. You know, you can even do micros if you want. You know, sometimes I go onto micros. Yeah, big up, Mom. I might go not actually there, just like outside of it. Maybe Cyprus or something. I don't know. I need to have a look. I want to go to Bali for a couple of months near the end of the year. Like, so we'll see. Yeah, I've actually never been to Marbella. I've been to next to it, like a 30-40 minute drive away from it, but I've actually never been there. So it'd be cool to go. Mobs is good. Yeah, I've heard it is. I want to go. See what it's like. Yeah, Jamie, nice. I'll be on my own, but I think it looks cool. I think there's some good things to look at too. Barcelona too, maybe. Barcelona looks good. So many places I want to go in Europe, to be honest. Yeah, clean food. That's another reason that draws my attention. It's like good gyms, clean food. Like clean place where you can actually get stuff done. Tunisia, beautiful. Beautiful, mate. Yeah, I might just go for like a little week or two around Europe, maybe like 2 little places in a row. And then maybe for like near the end of the year when I've got, you know, first couple of weeks at the end of the year, first couple of weeks into the new year, maybe go Bali. I think that'll be good. Like I say, I love traveling. You know, that's why I started trading. You know. I started trading to do that. Dubai as well, mate, yeah. I want to go to Dubai too. But the thing is, I don't want to live there because I'm not a TikTok influencer guru. Rent a Lambo. Say that I've bought it outright. Then start selling stuff after I've been trading like a week. I don't like that sort of name it's got for it. But yeah, it looks nice. Looks beautiful. Very nice place. Another place as well, like Dubai, to me, just seems like a place where you can just get stuff done. Like, clean, good food, nice places. My top 1 elite challenge is asking for automatic renewal. Yeah, you pay on the elite challenge, you pay monthly. On the instant funding, it's a one-off funding. So you can cancel it. You can cancel the auto renew. Like once you pass that challenge, you don't pay. But until you pass the challenge, you pay the monthly. If you just want to stop trading that challenge, then pay the you can cancel the monthly billing within your billing section on top one. I would like a camper, yeah, sweet. Sounds good, Nancy. That'd be good. Daniel Dorr, did you message me yesterday? You messaged me yesterday. What was that about? The account is gone anyway. If the account's gone and you've blown it, then yeah, just cancel. You can cancel it. Any Forex prop firms you recommend, lad, besides FTMO? I've heard the fivers are good, MA. I've heard the fivers, or the 5%ers. I heard they're good. FTMO are obviously the best, the king. I personally use Alpha at the moment. I've got 100k funded with them. Yeah, stick to like the top 2 or 3, mate. Daniel, joining you soon. Yeah, sounds good, man. See you there. Sounds good. I personally I like futures prop firms better. MA. Futures prop firms to me are way better. See how this 15 clauses. See how this 15 clauses. If we're still within this range in 15 minutes, I'll head off. Like I said, I don't want to just sit here and chop. What's Naz doing? Yeah, Naz is pulling back as well. Like I said, we've had some breakouts, but no real flips, which is good. It prevents you from getting into choppy price. It's been markets today have been choppy. Whatever you're trading, it's been choppy. But like, yeah, the thing is, like, I never see futures prop firms not paying people out. I just never see it. Yeah, you might get the odd 1 or 2, but FX prop firms, there's a lot that just don't pay out. And that's the main thing for me. If they pay out, then sweet. The whole market. FOMC showing, yeah, you can tell. You can tell you've got red news later, guys. Look at the sideways PA. Just don't get trapped into it, please. Don't get trapped into this sideways price action. Let gold do its thing. It'll break out at some point today. Just wait for it. All right. Yeah, it's ranging, and we don't, like I say, our price action is, we like to see this price action here. See these nice pushes to the downside, big candles where we can get in on volume and take our profit. That's what we like to see. This is just choppy price action that we don't do business in. Yeah, Turverus, you're right, mate. That's right. When you've got major news on in the next few hours, you do get choppy price action. You're definitely right there, mate. Is that Alpha Capital? Yeah, Alpha Capital's good. Alpha Capital funded next. Yeah, you can't go wrong with FTMO though. You really can't go wrong with FTMO. You know, for the extra money, you know you're going to get paid out. You know you're going to have a good experience. Or just get onto futures prop firms. Easier to pass. They've got instant funding. Easy, well, not easy rules, but good rules for payout. You know you're going to get paid out. Like, get onto futures. Like, they've got great execution as well on Top Step X. Or Project X. Get your top 1 accounts on that link, guys. Use JTC. Use JTC for a 50% discount on all accounts. Get your top 1 futures account there if you want one. Right. Yeah, guys, I'm going to see how this closes, and then I'm going to head off. If we don't close out, I'm going to stay active in the community, I think. Look at this horrible 5-minute. Like I said, guys, I come on, I go live for maybe like 1.5, 2 hours every day. Sometimes, like I say, we'll take trades. Like last week, we took 2 or 3 trades on stream. This week we've just been in ranges when we've been on it. It just is what it is. You know, members in the community, they get my live trading all day. From when I'm trading, I'm always posting in the live chat. Slow day today, yeah, Tommy. It happens. You're going to have slow days. You're going to have nice trending days. You're going to have good sessions, bad sessions, choppy sessions, beautiful price actions sessions. But you just got to follow the plan, stick to the rules. And at the end of the day, you're going to come out profitable if you stick to the plan. Yep, they do, Nancy. They do have FX too. They have both. Yeah, let's watch this. Let's watch this for 15 closure, which is actually the hourly closure. I'll update you, and then I will just stay active in the community, and we'll try and take some positions there, guys. That's it, Tommy. These days are where people... No, they're not. They do have instant, Nancy, but they're not as easy to pass. Tommy, you're definitely right, mate. These are the days where people blow their accounts because they're trying to take 15 to 20 trades, getting chopped about. They take buys, it pushes down. They take sells, it pushes up. They take buys, it pushes back down. They're trying to chase losses, and they end up blowing their account rather than just hanging fire, setting alerts up here, setting alerts down here, waiting for a closure above, and then finding the trade then. And that's what we're doing. We're preventing all this chop here. Alright. But, guys, we're about to close here. We're still within this range. Alright. So, I'm going to head off. I've been on for an hour and a half. I'm just going to go and stay active in the community. Try and take some trades there, guys, in the Discord. If you're in the Discord, I'll be there in a second. But, people who aren't in the Discord, I'm waiting for closes out of this range. I'm going to set some alerts up here. And I'm going to set some alerts down here. And I'm waiting for closes. And I'll be trading in that direction that we close. Alright. So, if we close above, nice strong close above here, I'm going to be looking for buys. into some of these highs. All right. If we end up closing below this level, I'm going to be looking to trade into these lows. All right. So that is my overall analysis on gold. It's been the same since we've come on, and that's what I'm looking at. All right, guys. So yeah, good stream. Still a lot of value given. Even though we're in a range, good questions. Good to see everyone tuning in. But like I say, guys, I'm not going to force entries. You can just look at the 15-minute here. Look how choppy we are. You know, if you're annoyed that you're not getting positions, just look at the price action. It's literally sideways. It's like a barcode. So yeah, I'm going to head off, guys. And Discord members, I'll see you soon. And let's see if we can catch something for the rest of the US session, all right? But yeah, subscribe, like, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time. 12:30, 1 o'clock, all right? Good to see a Brit on YouTube. Sub to you. See you around, mate. MA, appreciate that, mate. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, see you tomorrow, guys. I'll be back tomorrow, 12:30 to 1 o'clock. Around that time, I'll be on live, same time, all right? So, see if we can catch something tomorrow. Like I say, every day is not a trading day. But what is a trade? What is for certain is that we'll stick to the strategy, we'll stick to the plan, and we'll execute to the plan every single day. Okay, and that's all we've done today in this session. Stay patient, stuck to the plan, and nothing's shown. But let's see what happens for the rest of the US session. Trade safe, wait for the closes, and I'll see you then, guys. Peace.